You chose a degree. Now what? I feel like a lot of people of my generation, of my age, in their early 20s, we all chose a degree in school. We felt it was a safe choice to make. You know, everyone around us keeps telling us that it's the safe path, but no one tells you that it's not the only path. So in the end, we are either right now working in a career that we hate inside, or we are studying for something that it's not even something that we are truly passionate about, and we are just doing it just for the sake of others, just for the sake of following the crowd. And in the end, in both cases, whether we are workers, we are employees right now, or whether you are a student right now in university, in college, we are all miserable. I feel that we are mostly all miserable. No one wants to say this, but that's the truth. I graduated with a degree in biomedical laboratory technology. So basically, I could work in the labs as like a lab tech who runs the samples and everything. I felt it was a safe choice to make back then because I had this passion for science. So I went into that. And 2 years in, I was already burnt out. I couldn't continue it. I knew that going that pathway wasn't the right thing for me to do. Not because of the job itself, but because of the whole system. That's when I learned that you're basically doing all of this for a 9 to 5 job, basically. So you will have to follow the traditional rules of employment and everything. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't stand that. I knew that I had to find something else. Whether it's freelance, some individual work, something that where I could have control over my time, my work, and my space. I was halfway done with the degree, with the program. So, and I couldn't see myself restarting again, wasting another 1.5 years, 2 years of my life just to study about something else I am curious about. I ended up graduating with a degree in the lab as a lab worker, but I never felt the innate desire to apply and search for a job because one, all the shifts were in the evening and I can't work evenings. I'm a morning person. And two, they all wanted full time, but I wanted time to work on my endeavors and truly find out what I wanted to do in my life as my work. It was definitely not to be a 9 to 5 employee. That's probably the case for you too. If you're watching this video, I feel you. It's you just feel like stuck in this loophole, this never-ending cycle where you are just doing it because it's what feels right, the right thing to do in society. But to you, it doesn't feel right. The true thing I want to do is this, right? Is this thing that I'm doing right now is to share my knowledge with others. That's what I was really curious about. It was not about the science. It was not about the labs. I was just a curious learner. I just loved to learn about anything and everything. And that's my passion. That's my skill right there. I want to transmit my knowledge to you so that you can also make the right decision for yourself. And that's what I teach in my community, the New School. The New School is a community of like-minded students in university who want something more out of their life, take control of their life, and be prepared to be an adult. You can join down below. I also have a free Discord server that you can join and chat with others and book a free call with me. The school system failed us in the transition from high school to college or university because they set us up at 17 or 18 to make life-changing decisions, literally life-changing decisions at such a young age. Like at 17 and 18, we don't even know how life works. Like we barely got out of high school and we're still playing video games. We're still enjoying the free time. We still don't know that in the real world, there's no 2-month summer break. There's no 2 weeks winter break. There's none of that. And no one taught us about the essential concepts of life yet, even. Deep psychology, the mind, how to handle money, how to manage relationships, how important health is. You know, all of those essential core topics of life that we all say that are important, but no one's teaching you about it. No. People say that you need to eat healthy foods, nutritious foods, sleep 7 to 9 hours every night, and exercise every day. Who taught you those things? Who actually went in detail and taught you those things? Probably no one. It's probably the guy on YouTube, the person you saw online, not an actual teacher in the education system. That's the problem. That's the problem with our education system right now. It fails us to transition from young adults into adults. And we just stay as adults, but with a young mind, the mind of a child. And that's not a bad thing when it comes to relationships. We want to be able to be playful with others. But in terms of our ability to work for ourselves, that's truly deteriorating. We don't develop any sense of critical thinking and self-awareness about the things that are going on in the world. And we just accept the facts as they are presented to us. Most of the time, those facts, they don't even align with our values and our beliefs. But we don't even take the time anymore to question them. We just accept everything we hear based on someone else's beliefs. The degree you chose was not even your conscious choice. You did not have 100% free will because it was influenced by your conditioning and people around you. Your parents, your environment, those around you, your friends, they influenced the choice you made to choose that degree. The right thing to do is to sit down, take a piece of paper, and to sit for 1 hour, 2 hours, and think about everything in the world and what truly resonates with you. That's where you can find your true work, your true passion and desire that you can do as work for the rest of your life. Something that you can actually monetize whilst having fun doing it. And the fun comes from the fulfillment and meaning that it provides to you. Not just some job or some gig that you do just for the paycheck. I want you to ask yourself this question. If whatever degree you're in, or if you currently have the job in the degree you studied, if someone told you that you were not paid anymore to do that, would you still continue it? If your answer is yes, then it may be your purpose. It may be part of your real purpose, but at least you're on the right track. It's something that fulfills you and you look forward, you enjoy doing it every day. You look forward to it. If your answer is no, then you need to ask yourself, what are your real motives? What is the real motivation behind the thing that you're doing right now? Is it for the money? Is it for the desire to help others? Is it to feel this sense of fulfillment for yourself? What is the real desire? Truly, for anything in life, the best desire is one that is internal. It doesn't involve any external circumstances. It's not because you want to impress others, not because you want to brag about how rich you are. Truly, the good thing that lasts for the longest, it's gonna be something, it's gonna be a reason that only you can understand. You need to explore the world. Go outside. Don't stay at home all day. And really find your flow task. The task that you're doing it for free. No one pays you. And you don't even see the time pass, yet you're still doing it. That's something you can see, and you can take note of that and work on that, improve that. Find out how you can monetize it and help others. That's where money comes from. Money is just an exchange of value from one person to another. It's not this magical thing that just happens to be in your bank account if you trade time for it. No. It's just the value of the exchange value you did. It's just a way to express that value. And I'm not saying that we should all become entrepreneurs, because we all don't fit that category. Maybe some people like to be independent workers, freelancers, contractors, not necessarily own a business. But the thing that you are doing, the choices that you make in regards to your work and your career, they should align with your preferences. If you don't feel that being an employee is the right thing for you to do, then you should even take action towards something that frees you more, that makes you become more independent. I'm not saying that we don't become, I'm not saying that we just ditch employees and fuck the employment system. If you want to be an employee, then be an employee. I just want you to realize that there are so many options in the world right now, in the world we live in with technology. You don't have to be an employee if you don't want to be an employee. That's the message I want to get through. Is that you don't have to get stuck. You don't have to. You always have the choice to do whatever you want. And to those who feel that they don't want to be an employee, perhaps use the degree, use your study right now, whatever you're studying in, to explore other options that give you more freedom. And not just follow the one traditional path with closed blinders, not seeing anything else, not seeing other opportunities, and just going in one way. No. There's always the possibility to see around you. That's like driving a car and you're just watching your lane. You're just looking at your lane and nothing else around. You're just fixing at the one spot in front of you, whilst around there could be, I don't know, a car going too fast besides you. There could be a kid coming out of the sidewalk with his ball. That's like driving a car and just looking in front of you without paying attention to your surroundings. There could be a million things happening around you. A car crash on the street right next to the lane you're driving, a kid kicking his ball and the ball goes onto the street and the kid is running for it without seeing you. A bird shits on your car window, on your windshield. There's always possibilities around you. That's what I'm trying to say. If you don't like the situation you're currently in, there's always something that you can find which fits you. School teaches us the hard skills, whereas the most important skills in life are the soft skills. Learning how to communicate, how to handle failures, how to overcome challenges is much more important than knowing how to type on a computer or operating a machine. Everyone can do that. Everyone can do that when they follow instructions, and that's all that we've been doing our whole lives in school. We've been following others' instructions instead of using skills that allow us to develop our own instructions and be the captain of our ship. I don't want you to be one of those people who are in their 30s, 40s, and just live with this deep regret about life, that they didn't take the chance to do what they are truly passionate about, and just leave with regret, and who wish that they could go back and have taken the action. My name is Jado, and my mission is to help university students live a life of freedom with meaning, purpose, and fulfillment before they get out there in the real world. See you next time.